Hey, how are we all doing? Welcome back to the stream, everybody. Let me just get some music on in the background. Hang on. Great to see everyone. How are you all doing? Welcome back to Monday's stream. We are fresh on a new week, and there is plenty to discuss and look at for this week ahead. It should be actually quite a juicy one with the things that we've got coming up. So, yeah, do make sure you get your comments in, get your likes in, get all that good stuff going. You know what to do by now. And we have got some exciting news to share with you again today, which we'll leave for just in a little bit. Let's get the stream nice and warmed up. But yeah, we've got plenty of comments already. We've got Zedcon. You was the first one, yeah. First comment of the day. So yeah, big up to you, Zedcon. Well done. Pelin, mate, as long as you're here, that's all that matters. Tantana, I've not seen you in ages. My Link Marine friend, how we doing? Tantana is I can confirm a Marine in terms of the Chainlink army. So yeah, welcome Tanzana. I've not seen you in a while. How are you doing? Hope all is well. Steve-O, my boy. We've got Firewatch in. What's the plan? Yeah, what is the plan? We'll run through, obviously, what happened over the weekend and then what's happened today. Run through also some trades I've taken so far this week. And what I took over the weekend. Loki, great to see you, mate. I didn't see you all last week. How are you doing? Thoughts on the market, Loki? Are you long, short, waiting? What's good? Yeah, happy Monday. Save, what's good? Sometimes the best strat is to shut up and stat link. Yeah, you love it, you. And Nick, how are we doing, mate? Yes, great to see everyone. Thank you very much for everyone that's joined so far. And of course, all you people in the chat, do make sure you drop the big like. I'm sure you already have. But yeah, please do get the likes going, because you guys know the score. It does help out the stream massively. And yeah, I suppose let's have a look to see what has been going on. Just let me try and get my mouse going. Hang on. My mouse doesn't appear to be mousing. Just wait there. My mouse doesn't appear to be mousing. Maybe it needs charging. I hope not. I hope it doesn't need charging. Okay, I'll try and fix that in a bit. I can use the trackpad for the time being. But yeah, dead mouse. Yeah. See what you did there. Yeah. So yeah, obviously over the weekend, we didn't really get much, did we? We obviously had the run up Thursday, Friday, and then we kind of just chopped around, didn't we, over the weekend? But we did get this drop down, obviously, last night into Monday morning, and then we got the push up. And as you can see, we liquidated the Friday high. So obviously what was last week's high, liquidated that, and then obviously dropped down. And that's currently where we are. So what have I been doing? So on the stream account, and I have been putting all these into the Discord as well. So if you are in the Discord and you haven't been there, do make sure you jump in more. So Solana, I took a loss on this on Solana. I think this was on Saturday? I think it was on Saturday. I took a loss on Solana, and then this was when I opened it and then kind of changed my mind and then obviously reopened it. So I took a loss there, and then we hit back with Solana. So as you can see, we closed that yesterday. When did I close that? Yeah, yesterday. So we gained there. So I put these into the Discord. So I said I was shorting Solana yesterday. So yeah, nice profit on there. Obviously 48% on the stream account. That was great. And then the Bitcoin one. So I said this morning I was shorting Bitcoin. That was with 50x. We profited that as well. Closed that at 42%. And then also Pump. We shorted Pump Fun. And that was obviously only on 3x. And that profited 12.66%. So we're looking quite good. Now, I'm not exactly sure what I'm feeling like doing at the moment. I'm kind of just waiting and feeling out the market. I am kind of hoping that we get again so soon. Kind of just maybe want to see where it's at. If anything, I would rather maybe try and short Solana again. So where's Solana? 235, yeah. So Solana needs to come back up. I would probably want to see Solana maybe come and hit this trend line from underneath, maybe around 241, maybe 242, if that was possible. We probably need a Bitcoin pump to do that. And then I'll maybe be looking for something like this. Obviously, rejection from the trend line and then fall off. And then I'd maybe even be looking down towards 220 if we're going to get a pullback, obviously, into FOMC. But we have obviously been right. We rode the trend line. This is a pattern that you really should look out for as well. Is when price rides a trend line like this, and then explosion. This was kind of a bit different because normally what would happen is you would get like the ride of the trend line, you'd explode up, and then you would kind of drift back down, break the trend line, and then go down. But obviously we got this kind of second wind on Solana because of the companies that have been buying it. But yeah, I'm not kind of obviously we hit the Solana trade yesterday. Then this morning we've already hit a Bitcoin and a pump fund one in the Discord. So if you aren't in the Discord, obviously make sure you do jump in, because that's 3 trades, obviously from yesterday and then today, that have all finished in very nice profit. In a short at the moment, waiting to see the reaction around 114k. Yeah, I wasn't sure whether really to leave mine open or not, and I kind of just decided to be a bit ruthless with it. So yeah, closed it. But I can perfectly understand why you would be holding it, because it does obviously look like maybe. I mean, really, for me, I'm kind of looking for something maybe like this into FOMC. Maybe not that low. Maybe something like maybe looking into here, rather than all the way down there at kind of 12.5. But I think obviously if we're going lower, I think any of them 2 scenarios for me will be good, and I would probably start bidding here, I think. But if we did get that wipeout in towards like 12.5, yeah, we'll be more than fine with that. But yeah, that's kind of what, if I'm looking for downside on Bitcoin, I'm thinking obviously just come and run all these stops. Come and take out this wick, and then obviously clear these from on the way up, and just have a full liquidity run. Obviously maybe get a clean take of that wick, maybe not, I don't know. But if we come into 113.2, 113.3 ish, I will be very, very interested to obviously flip back to the upside. But yeah, again, we'll see what happens. But yeah, that's where we're up to obviously on Bitcoin. We've not had a whole lot going on over the weekend, to be fair. It was a pretty quiet weekend. As you can see, Ethereum kind of just bleeding down, and we have actually came into quite a key area on ETH, to be fair. Quite a key area on ETH. Obviously, this was kind of the region of resistance, low time frame resistance in this range. And then obviously when we got above, we did retest it there for support. Now it's kind of come in obviously just a little bit above that, but obviously came back into here where we got the dip, held, and then obviously there was the impulse. So quite a key position there for ETH. And you could actually argue that maybe ETH is a good long with a tight stop of like 4,490-ish, maybe 495, whatever you wanted. I am kind of liking the look of ETH, to be fair, for where it is. So maybe that's something that we can entertain on stream. What do you guys think? Should we take a long on ETH? Now that I'm looking at it, I think it look maybe is worth a go. So obviously some big news for everyone is that we are partnered now with a exchange called KCEX. I'm obviously I'm a bit thinking on how to keep saying this. But yeah, the exchange obviously is KCEX, as in like CEX, KCEX. Non-KYC exchange, and it's fully non-KYC. You do not have to KYC at all with them. So I'm thinking maybe we show you guys how to use it. The link is in the description for this one. Now I'm thinking maybe we take the trade on here, and obviously let's demonstrate obviously opening a order on KCEX. So it's fully non-KYC, and the link is in the description. So let's go to advanced. Let me just see what we'd be doing there. So $17. And what would we be looking for? We'd probably want to look towards kind of around where we sold off from. So like 4,630. So I think we should maybe let's do that. Okay, and there we go. As you can see, it makes some funky noises, and there we go. We are long there now, so let's see what happens with that. But yeah, nice flow on it, and I like the funky noises. To be fair, I do like the funky noises. So yeah, that is KCEX exchange, and I will put our Stonksy referral into the YouTube description for you guys now, if you want to come and join me on there. Like I said, it is fully non-KYC. But yeah, come on, sign up. Obviously, you get some nice bonuses for signing up with the Stonksy link, and just have a look around if you've never heard of it. You know, it's non-KYC, so you just create an account with an email and have a look around it. But yeah, we are long on here now, so let's see what we can do. And obviously, yeah, we've got our stop in place, and we have our take profit up here. So yeah, let's get going. In the meantime, I think I may also have a little dabble on this account as well, and we can kind of double long ETH across both of them and kind of just I would probably, yeah, I think probably that around that same area, 4630 would be kind of a good spot. So let's do just that on here as well. And bang, bada bing, bada bow. There we go. We are open on BLOFIN as well. So yeah, two ETH longs running on 2 different exchanges. And yeah, there's the flow of it. Looking nice. There we go. So let's see what we get anyway. I think ETH's looking like a potential all right. Potential all right move there. Delanium, how we doing, mate? Great to see you. Great to see you. How are things? So yeah, we are moving into profit now on KCEX. We need to get your suggestions in the chat. What should we call this? We can't be calling it KCEX all on stream. But yeah, here it is, the exchange. Obviously, if you want me to have a little look around it for you, do let me know. But yeah, I like them funky noises that it does. I like them funky noises. And we are moving into nice profit on that. So yeah, here we go. And same on BLOFIN as well. So yeah, let's see if we can bag some nice profit on ETH while we're on stream. That'd be great, wouldn't it? Get full reverse. It's settled well, low time frame, to be fair. So it has settled well. I like the way it's settled down. So we'll see what we get. Obviously, we do have US Open coming in just over an hour, but hopefully that doesn't kind of ruin the parade. Let's move this down a wee bit to the same one as now. Obviously, first time taking a trade on here, so let's right, so you can do position, batch, let's edit this, and we'll move that down to the same one as BLOFIN 4485. Just move it a bit lower so them two match up quite nicely. And there we go. So yeah, let's get cooking. Nice trade. Well, we'll see what happens, won't we? Discipline. Good afternoon to you. KCEX. Bonnie, please. KCEX. Yeah, maybe KCEX, yeah. KCEX, yeah. I like that. Yeah, KCEX. So yeah, we've got KCEX, obviously, yeah. For those of you that have just joined, a new stream, a new exchange partner of Stonksy. But yeah, we've got ETH longs on BLOFIN and ETH longs on KCEX. Now, what was I going to do? Oh yeah, obviously, for those of you that missed it, obviously, really nice couple of trades in the Discord from yesterday and today. So we hit a nice sol long yesterday and then closed that out. And then this morning I put in, it was last night I actually put in our short. So we shorted sol, I closed that. And then I said I was shorting pump as well. So we shorted that. And then this morning I said I was shorting Bitcoin. So yeah, 3 really nice trades, sol, Bitcoin, pump over the last 2 days in the Discord. So yeah, obviously, if you're not in there, you're missing out, aren't you? You're missing out. But yeah, I like that save. I like that. KCEX. I like it. Tell me that you're going to go and have a browse on KCEX save. Go on. Tell me that you're gonna have a browse on KCEX. But yes, I mean Solana's pushing up quite nice. To be fair, obviously, Solana is one of, if not the strongest one. What have you done about your Solana trade, Save? Still open, or did you take more? I've seen that you was obviously clipping some off, wasn't you, in the BLOFIN P&L channel over, was it Friday and over the weekend? Clipped some off, didn't you? But yeah, obviously, it's a really good move up towards 250. And then obviously kind of has just gone and liquidated obviously any longs built up all along here. So yeah, not a bad way to go. Our HIP D, this had a fantastic day again. For anyone that is in it's safe. Did you buy any of this when I said I was buying it in the Discord? So for anyone that again isn't in the Discord, I tell you what, I don't blow my own trumpet a lot, but I have been providing the alpha in the Stonksy Discord a lot over the past week or so. Typically, you don't really get that with me on stocks. Obviously, Wiz is the stock guy, but this HIP-D, Hyperliquid Treasury Company, and I believe, obviously, from what I heard on the grapevine, is that it's kind of the best one out of them. Anyway, I put it into the Discord, and I think it was around $11 when I put it into the Discord, because I think I got in at 10 and it went up 10%, and then I said, right, I'll just throw this into the Discord. But yeah, it would have been around 30 to 40% up come Friday, because it had a massive 25% gain on Friday. So it would have been anywhere between 30 and 40% from the time of putting it into the Discord. Now, it has obviously dropped a bit pre-market, but it would still be 20-25% up. But I mean, the exciting thing for me is obviously just when you zoom out on this thing and you're just like, woo, okay. So yeah, I'm keen to see what happens with this week. I'm holding my position on this. Just gonna hold it out. And personally, I mean, I would love kind of $25 as a take profit, but obviously when you zoom out, it has potential to go higher. But what we want is obviously we want the good old hype train to carry on. So what did this thing went up to 57 on Thursday, Friday, and has dropped back down a little bit. But overall, really good price action, and it's just consolidating. Obviously, it broke out, didn't it? Was just entering price discovery, and it's kind of just fizzled out. As you can see, we've just got kind of like this channel, haven't we? We've just got kind of this channel to the downside there. Obviously, we deviated out of that to the upside there, but pretty much, just kind of hugging the trend line up and down. So this is just kind of in the channel now. Obviously, if it breaks there, we could maybe start heading towards $60, which would be good for that HIP-D stock. So yeah, let's see. Yes, Jeff. What's good? Yeah, make sure everyone smashes the like button. Let's see what's going on. What have we got? 11 likes. Decent ratio. Let's see if we can get that obviously towards the amount of people that are viewing the stream. But yeah, good ratio so far. I tried KCEX. Oh well, why don't you try it again with the Stonksy link and see if it's changed since you last used it? And give it a go. How about that? How about that, eh? What a proposition that is for you. How about you just give it another go, hey? But yeah, anyone who obviously it is in the first link in the description. I will drop it into the chat as well. I think I have already dropped it into the chat, but I'll drop it in again. Obviously, let me know in the Discord. Come into general and let us know what you guys think of it. Obviously, Discord link. Are you a Stonksy user, Nick? If you're a Stonksy user, yeah. I mean, yeah. I'd be surprised if you wasn't in the Discord already. the Discord is a locked one. Unfortunately, it is locked only for Stonksy users. But yeah, I mean, yeah, give it. Let me know in the live chat. I'm keen to know. I'll tell you what we'll do. We'll do a poll. Obviously, we've got the poll coming for US Open. Let's do a little pre-US Open poll of what should we do? Let's do like dump or pump into FOMC. So obviously, for those of you that don't know, we have the Fed FOMC meeting on Wednesday. So obviously Wednesday will be a double stream day for me. So I'll be streaming obviously normal time, and then I will be streaming obviously the night time. For the FOMC meeting. So yeah, let's see what happens anyway. Let's see. I'm keen to see what Bitcoin's going to do here. If it can push back up towards 116, that would obviously give us a nice little bit of movement on ETH. If not, obviously we will kind of. I think we'll just see what happens from then on. If we get stopped out on the ETH ones, I think we'll just kind of wait and see what happens from then on. Okay, Nick. Yeah. Well, yeah, it is a locked one only for Stonksy users. But if you do want to hit me up anytime, Nick, you can obviously, if you message the Stonksy X account, then it'll be me that will read and respond to you. So obviously, if you do ever want to get in touch with me, you can do it that way if you want. It's kind of pushing back down, isn't it? It's kind of pushing back down, which is obviously going to be sending our ETH positions into the negative. We kind of just longed the top of this low time frame range that it's built, didn't we? Let's see. We kind of just longed the top of that low time frame range, but it's fine. It's fine. So meaning the meeting will be nighttime in UK. Yeah. So the rate decision will be 7 o'clock. So that will be if you're on UK time, it will be I believe 7. Let me see. There's Wednesday. Hang on. This week, and then let me just go and select US. Yeah, 7 o'clock. Obviously, it says 6 here, but that's GMT time. So obviously plus 1 hour for UK. So yeah, it'd be 7 o'clock. Obviously, that's when they'll announce the interest rate decision, and then we are falling down. Yeah, that might have been the wrong decision to punt along on ETH there. We are falling down. But yeah, we are. Sorry, what was I saying? Yeah, so 7 o'clock will be the interest rate decision announcement, and then obviously half an hour later will be when Powell starts his press conference. So as usual, we'll be watching it on stream. Yeah, it's a pretty nasty move, that low time frame. Just slammed by at the top of that, just right at the top of that low time frame range, didn't I? Just slammed by, just Yeah, it's looking pretty interesting for Bitcoin. Just consolidating low time frame. Obviously, if we start breaking lower, then yeah, we'll see what happens. How we doing, mate? Great to see you. Great to see you. What's good? What's good? How was your stream with Justin? I didn't get a chance to jump in because I was moving the last bits. This weekend, spent all weekend moving house. So this morning I had some final bits to do. I still had a van full of stuff, and then I had to take the van back to where I rented it from, and obviously go and give the keys in and stuff. So I didn't get a chance to jump into your stream. But how was it? How did it go with Justin? Also, if you want me to come on again anytime, obviously you know where I am. You know where I am. Happy to come and chat. Oh, God, yes. Yeah, you're a legend. You're an absolute legend. Of course, mate. Of course. Let me fire you it over now. There you go. Join whenever. Yeah, join whenever. I've pinged you over it on Telegram. So yeah, ready when you are. But yeah, anyone else that's in the chat, let me know. Obviously, what are your thoughts going into this week? We've got FOMC on Wednesday, so obviously we've got today, tomorrow, and then basically most of Wednesday trading hours leading into the meeting. Do you think we're maybe going to dump into it? Do you think we're going to pump into it? Do you think maybe we just consolidate, hang around? What are kind of your thoughts on what maybe we might do over the next kind of 2.5 days? And I suppose, what will we do, heading obviously out of that? So there's 17 people watching, so get your voting. Get your voting on the poll. I didn't actually put an option for just kind of sideways, which I probably should have, obviously, considering. But yeah, you can hit one of them. You can hit one of them. Right, what have we got now? Thing is, the stock market is just like in futures. Stock market is just rolling. Like it's just back to 6,600. And it's just been pumping like all morning in futures hours, and Bitcoin has just been doing nothing again. So let's see. Obviously, if we carry on surging up once US Open comes, then we never know, do we? We just never know. Personally, I think we're going to drop to Bitcoin around 100. Yeah, I was kind of thinking 112, 113. I got this outlined. Discipline. Let me know if it kind of maybe lines up with any of your thoughts. I've kind of got these two areas outlined. Obviously, maybe just a bit of a shallower one where we basically just come and just wipe out all this liquidity built up here. And to be fair, obviously come into, SR here where we had resistance, and then obviously flipped it to support. So that would be kind of a retest of SR around, 113.4, 113.3, 113.2-ish, that kind of region. Or maybe a bit more of a wipeout, maybe into 112.3-ish. They're kind of my two regions where I'm going to be monitoring. And we do have the wizard with us. Hey, you.
Good afternoon. How are we?
I'm very well, thank you. How are you?
I'm good, thanks. Yeah. It's, feeling quite bullish.
Are
I don't know
you?
if it's misplaced, but it's been a fun weekend. How have you been?
Obviously, for anyone that doesn't know, it was Wiz's B-Day Bash over the weekend. Did you have a good one?
Yeah, it was quite good. Went out and played golf on Friday.
Yeah.
Went out for a few meals, a few drinks. And then Sunday was very much catching up on stuff.
Bit hungover.
A little bit. I didn't drink too much. But yeah, because it was one of those weekends where like I had all the social stuff, and then I got to Sunday and I was like, I need to get some stuff done. I need to update all my charts because this is the week. This is the week. This is the big one, isn't it? It's the big one. This is the week that as I was saying to Justin this morning. Thing is, this is what about 8 months of price action has been building to. I'm giddy.
I'm very keen to see the reaction. I can't wait. I can't wait to see the reaction.
Some of my bags have started moving quite well already.
Like peak.
Oh, mate, did you see that candle?
Yeah, it was nutty. Obviously, let me pull it up on. Let me pull it up. Where is it? I need to sort this out.
Yeah,
I keep saying this. I keep saying, yeah, I need to sort out my watch list. I can't even remember where it is. Where is it? There it is. There it is. Let me go. I want to keep on a 5-minute chart so everyone can see the velocity of the pump. Just started sending. But I mean, it's been doing well, hasn't it? Obviously, all weekend.
It's been building for a while.
It's been going up. Like obviously, let's go to the 1 hour chart. And obviously, basically since it bounced off
since September. It's been building.
I've got marked as obviously support.
It got front run. It got front run a little bit by some of the stuff in its ecosystem. So some of the ecosystem tokens for it started pumping before this, and it's quite crazy. It's when we sort of talk about the thematics, despite all of the red today, as a category, crypto robotics is up 30% today. The whole category.
Okay.
Because there's a few in the system I'd say to keep an eye on. There is Auki, AUKI, and the other one is Silencio, SLC. I've been farming that one. That one's quite easy to farm. You essentially download an app on your phone and you just like map noise. So you just press a button and it'll just like activate your microphone, and you just walk about and you cover hexagons, and it gives you the airdrops are quite generous off it. So it's quite an easy one to farm.
Right. Yeah.
Did you end up shorting this? I assume not. Otherwise, you'd have been.
No, I did.
You wouldn't have been moving house if you tried and shorted this one.
I did, but I only shorted it. I shorted it on the stream account so I shorted it yesterday and then I closed it, which I got 12.66% out from.
Nice.
Which is a good job. I closed it before because obviously, as you can see, my entry price was 8.1, closed it at 7.50, and it's now at basically nearly 8.5. So this thing is probably going to carry on, but I managed to get a nice little scalp on it. I had a good couple 2 days on the stream account. Got Sol one yesterday, that was good, 48%, and then a Bitcoin one this morning, 42%, and then obviously that pump one. But I think obviously we're still in the kind of environment of, obviously shorts are kind of, you got to treat them as scalps really more than anything, haven't you? Just kind of take the profit and run, because we're still seeing obviously just very quick U-turns and V reversals. I mean, look at that. What a V reversal that is.
Have you seen the state of Tesla this morning?
Hasn't he said he's going to buy back $1 billion or something?
Yeah.
Oh my god. Oh, look at that now. So this is one, obviously, and do you know what's interesting is this is like probably the one that was lagging the most, weren't it?
Yeah, we had
The
this.
rest of them.
We had this mapped out. Like once it broke
Yeah.
that range high at 360, it was all hell from there.
Yeah, like this was one of the ones where it was just, the amount of time it spent over the summer around like 300. And obviously,
Yeah.
we've had Nvidia, Meta, Microsoft.
Well,
all-time
Nvidia's
high.
down. Nvidia's down today because only slightly. It seems to have recovered a bit.
And the thing is, Tesla was up over 7% on Friday as
Yeah,
well.
like that. The weekly candles on it look nuts. It's it's a mad weekly candle.
And then
Just
obviously, we've got Google at all time. It's just rotation in it. Oh, we had Nvidia, Meta, and Microsoft was the first ones to go, weren't they? They were the first ones to go all time high runs. And then obviously we had the ones that were lagging. And obviously Tesla is kind of the last one lagging. So I mean, that is just insane.
Another win for the Stonksy Discord. Anyone who's listened to me harp on about RGTI. That candle is nuts.
Oh yeah.
And it's up again today. What else? APLD. God, that's on a ripper.
There's a lot of things doing quite well, isn't there?
Take some profits on stuff.
Bitminer.
Yeah, that Bitminer did quite well.
Yeah, it's kind of pushed nicely up from where it settled at there. Tron. I don't know this. I mean, the thing is, there's just you don't know, do you? Because it's just in a void. Like it is literally just in a void now.
The thing I found with that as well is when that pumps, it's sold into so aggressive. Like if you go down onto I'd say the hourly or the 2 hourly and look at where it's had a big pump, and it just gets sold into so aggressively.
Which is weird, isn't it? Because you would have thought people would have took all the profits up here.
Which makes me think that there's people trying to escape, which sort of makes me a little bit bullish. That
I would love it if it managed to get down here somewhere, even not fill the gap, but if it managed to get towards 2, I would buy a big bag of that. Then.
Part of me thinks that is being manipulated downwards so somebody can accumulate.
Yeah, and I wonder who that
is. It feels like
did you see Sundog? Have you seen it?
No, what's it done?
It's looking very, very interesting.
I've got a
basically retesting its February bottom, which is obviously around its all-time lows. On exchanges anyway, obviously not on Sun Pump or whatever it was, but on here, it's kind of retesting this whole area, and I am quite interested in it, I must say, because
I've set up a DCA where I just buy like $2 a day.
Yeah,
and I thought at the end of the day, it's $2 a day. If it dies, it dies. If it doesn't, it doesn't. At some point, I reckon Justin Sun will just why would you not have some fun with it?
Yeah, why would you not? Like, it's basically just Tron's flagship meme, innit?
Yeah.
Really? Like, is it the biggest meme on Tron? Surely it is.
There's not really a whole lot on Tron.
Oh, yeah.
But they're making really good money on fees.
Yeah. I don't know. I think it's you would imagine that he'll send this at some point, wouldn't you?
Yeah.
You would imagine at some point he will send this. It's just a game of patience. But I am interested in maybe building a position either on a low leverage or a spot bag on it, because obviously it's at kind of max risk reward point now, being down here.
Just set up a DCA on it. Just buy that $2 a day, and if it goes, it goes. If it doesn't, it doesn't.
Yeah.
That's how I've been playing it anyway.
So what else have you been doing? Anything much?
Not much, to be honest. I've been looking at my charts this morning, and I did some buying, to be fair, last week on certain things. So what did I buy? ASTS came into my buy zone. Anyone who's heard me talk about that one, I had a box marked out at $36. And it sold off, bumped into that, and it's up to 40. BBAI bounced quite well. BKSY, I'm really bullish on that one now. That one had been flirting with $18 for a while, I've still got some of this. After you flipping it, how big's that water bottle?
This is
Or have you? No, you've just zoomed in.
Oh, hang on. No. It's a huge water bottle. Basically, there's a backstory to this. I'm now in an office instead of being at home.
Yeah, I was going to say you looked at a different spot.
Yeah, for a few months, I'm now in an office while we renovate the new house and stuff like that. So I cannot work at home. So I've got myself an office. Now I've brought this full of coffee for obviously the day. But I can't remember in the midst of every. Honestly, I'll send you a video on Telegram of like this desk is fine and stuff, but surrounded me is just boxes and all just big piles of shit. So I can't remember where I put my mug that I brought to obviously drink out of. So currently, yeah, I'm just having to drink it out of this big flask.
How is the new office? Is there much in there, or is it just you and a desk and a screen?
There's yeah, so I've got my desk. Hang on, I'm trying to recalibrate the camera. I've got my desk, and then there is just like all stuff from the house.
Nice.
Like, as you can see, look there. See, look there. Here's the background. You can't really see much, but yeah, there is just all sorts of stuff from the house just everywhere. Oh, look at that. So yeah, I'm now settled in. I set it up this morning. Well, before I come on stream, and yeah, it's good. It'll do for a few months. Obviously, get us through until I'm ready to move all the shit to the new house. So yeah, but
alarm has just gone.
I did spend an awfully long time moving over the weekend. My God, yesterday 12 hours, and I still weren't done.
Oh no!
So it was back-breaking work. But yeah, let's get back to that. Oh yeah, so you still got some. I was thinking to offload some on Friday, obviously after it, because I was watching it and it obviously got just this huge surge, didn't it, on Friday? And I was thinking, should I offload some? And I didn't. And obviously it's
I'm on the verge of keeping it a little bit, but
it's down 7%.
Have you seen? I'll tell you what. A few people have been sending me that I'm annoyed. It's going to kick me that I missed. Have you seen this AVNT?
No.
Have you looked at it yet?
No.
Have a look at the chart, Dave. After this, it is nuts. USDT. No, not the stock. It's a.
Oh, right. All right. Hang on. Let's see. Whoa, 54%. Oh. Holy hell.
I longed it at about $1.
Wow, that just come out the traps and just pumped straight away.
I think it's an exchange. But it's on BLOFIN and it's on all the big ones. So I assume it's got good backers.
You know what's funny that? Let me see if this. You know what's funny that you should say that? This guy, Moro Crypto, that follow on the Stonksy one, just actually retweeted, quoted himself, where he put back in March, in a bullish market, one should focus on newly listed coins and Bybit. That's where the money is made. And obviously he's quoted himself saying this tip never gets old. And obviously that is, obviously Bybit chart, list, surge. I mean, even from closing that first daily candle, it closed at, 21.5 cents. It's a clean over 5x now. That is crazy. Yeah, that's done. That's done really well, hasn't it? Yeah. Oh, you've seen Borg? Bloody hell!
Yeah.
That's just been sending the last couple of days. I tell you what, he'll be creaming over that, don't you? Save.
Yeah.
Save will be creaming over that. I see you in the chat, Save, creaming. You'll definitely be creaming over your board.
Well, Well, I know Haller's obviously also.
Oh, he's a major borg bull, isn't he?
Yeah. Speaking of Haller, I need to drop him a message. Gold is reaching a zone of interest.
Is it?
It is indeed.
What was I going to say then? I can't remember. What I was going to say.
Oh,
I can't.
Getting up to speed with crypto again.
It's evaded me. I was
on,
going to say it's evaded me. My mind has gone blank.
Are you excited for our Weatherspoon stream?
I can't wait. Dean is going to come, I think.
Oh, class.
Dean's going to join us, I think.
Are we going to record or are we going to go live?
I think we'll record. I don't know if we'll be able to go live in there, to be honest. I was thinking that, but I don't know whether we get away with that.
You'd love that. Could you imagine?
I think it will be quite funny just to just record a video there.
Yeah. We'll see how long we can trade there for before the accounts run dry.
Yeah. Or we get thrown out.
Yeah, either or.
What is going on here? Hey, Wiz, are you going to set up a account on our latest exchange partner, KCEX?
KCEX?
Yeah. KCEX.
What?
The latest exchange.
Honestly, I reckon probably I'd say about 5 different reps of this exchange have been in my DMs.
Get involved. Get involved.
How is it? How are you finding it?
Well, this is the first trade I've put on it. Obviously, done it on stream. It makes some really funky noises when you click the buttons. Obviously, it's not doing it now because I've already got a thingy on. But when you click the buttons and stuff, it makes some funky noises. Yeah, it's really good. I mean, the good thing about this is it's just plain non-KYC like BLOFIN.
Yeah, it's just straight
obviously, up. Yeah, where obviously others.
Who's the parent exchange of it, or has it not got?
I don't actually know. I think it's just itself. Unless it is kind of a variant of KuCoin, because the logo is kind of similar-ish, isn't it?
I know KuCoin have been doing some non-KYC stuff.
Yeah, maybe potentially it's a variant of KuCoin. I'm not sure, but yeah, really, really nice. And it's been well so far. So yeah, obviously do us a solid and create an account on our link and
yeah, we'll
put some dosh in and place a trade and get us in the good books.
Yeah, I did actually. I was actually wearing my BitUnex shirt this morning when I went out to the gym. Yeah.
Yeah, I've got a Binance shirt somewhere. I don't have many crypto shirts, to be fair. I might have to ask some of these exchanges that we're partnered with to send me some stuff.
Yeah,
and you
I always find
giving them your address. Just drop it in this area and get the delivery guy to drop it in at this random coordinates place. Just
they don't have
the field.
Yeah, I always find crypto merch really funny because you just get the polar opposites of, you'll either get the Asian stuff that is just obscenely small, or you'll get the American stuff that's just way too big, and I can never get the sizing.
Yeah,
I've had the Solana Hacker House ones. I think I got a large, and it is basically I'd say an extra small.
Yeah,
and then you go and get the American ones, and you get a small, and it's like an XL.
Mm-hmm.
You just can't win. It's
yeah, because obviously none of them really are based in Europe or the UK now. So
yeah, come on, gold, push up into my zone.
So what are you thinking? What's kind of your gut feeling going into this week? Do you have one?
And I'm still sitting on some cash, so I'd like to see some more red.
Yeah,
I just think there's going to be untold amounts of manipulation this week. And so if I'm longing stuff, I don't want to long stuff unless I'm getting on the bottom of like a wick, so then I get a bit more wiggle room.
Yeah.
I think we're seeing quite an aggressive sell-off in the market at the moment anyway.
I think it's kind of just like hedging in it, and obviously a bit of people removing risk going into Wednesday, potentially.
100%.
I expect, and for the fact that we've pumped into it, kind of, obviously we pumped into it the back end of last week, and so, obviously it makes sense that we get some downside after that.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, I'm kind of undecided because I do think my initial thoughts were it would be a massive sell the news event. But if we end up dumping into it, I can't see a world where we don't just blow the lid off to the top. But I am bullish going into Q4 now.
Yeah.
I do think we've got that leg up coming. Just makes sense with where stocks are at and obviously how they're looking, and obviously we're not following them at the moment, but I think at some point obviously Bitcoin will get its push, even if it's back towards, even if Bitcoin goes back towards its all-time high, that'll give alt such a good run. Doesn't really have to do much Bitcoin, even a 10% pump on that will obviously pretty much basically send ETH into above 5k, maybe Sol above 300.
Yeah, agree.
So
I tell you what,
What?
I love the way that I can just drop a message to Jalapeno saying, what do you think of this? And he will come back with a chart that looks exactly the same as mine.
Yeah.
Nice.
Speaking of something around that, where are you here? I've been meaning to ask you this. Obviously, I'm not going to ask you it on stream, but I'll just drop you it. I'm going to drop you it on Telegram. I've been wondering this for a while because it kind of just disappeared off the face of the earth.
Yeah.
Obviously you don't reply on stream and stuff like that.
No.
Obviously, I've been wondering, obviously, what the hell has happened? But yeah, obviously we're going into, so we've got half an hour to go until we get US Open. Oh, I'll tell you what, aggressive in the chat. We got 9 votes and 89% think up. We've got 27 viewers and 17 likes. So make sure, everyone who hasn't, make sure you drop a like. And if you're new around here, subscribe. We are currently long on ETH, but it's not going too well. We are pushing back to the downside on ETH because Bitcoin can't seem to obviously get a bid going. I was kind of liking this low time frame consolidation I had put. I kind of fancied it for maybe obviously just a push back up. If we can get that on Bitcoin coming into US Open, I think obviously a push back up towards maybe 115.7 or maybe even 116 will be good. Obviously, it should send altcoins back up nicely. But yeah, I remain long on ETH on them two accounts. So yeah, but yeah, that's pretty. We're just kind of awaiting, aren't we? We're just waiting some volatility.
You're waiting for some fun.
Yeah. Kind of just wait. Doge had a good run over the weekend. Did you see that?
I know. I saw that.
Really good run up towards 30 cents.
Yeah, I did actually chart out Doge.
Yeah.
I think I did a video for it yesterday, charting it out. And
nice.
I've not looked at the chart today, but has it followed where I said?
That was a great run. Look at that
it's perfection.
From obviously the start of September, 50% up. Can't complain with that, can you?
Yeah, had exactly what I had drawn out. You've got the massive liquidity zone now. 28 cents up to 31. So it's grabbed some fuel from that. I can see it retracing a little bit and taking out some bottom side, and then the level to reclaim is that 31 cents. If you can break and hold, I think then things get exciting.
Yeah, for sure. I tell you what, I think this might be be the one that I watch now. Going into this week and stuff, Sundog. I think I may be tempted to load up. I would love it to squeeze a bit lower if I could get it around 3-4 or something.
Have you been following anything in the abstract ecosystem?
I don't even know what that is.
Because that's doing. I've seen a lot of stuff over there.
No,
doing quite well.
I don't even know what that is. I wish I did.
They also had the streaming platform.
Yeah.
Because obviously our friends Pump.fun is the new streaming platform on the block, isn't it now?
Yeah. Well, I was thinking about this. Might have to get live on there.
What, Stonksy or you?
I don't know. But if you go live on there, do you have to create a coin? I'm guessing you do, don't you?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah, I don't know about that.
Well,
maybe.
Everyone.
Yeah. Maybe I'll go live personally. I don't know.
No wonder you've got that bandana on.
Yeah. Oh, look at Bitcoin. It's going for another one. Right. It's taken out this wick now. So if it's going to bounce from anywhere, we would obviously want it to be from here. Otherwise, we are kind of maybe awaiting it to go down lower.
I'll tell you what someone else sent me, Dave, that I can send over. Do you have ChatGPT?
I do, but I haven't used it in a while.
Someone sent me over this custom GPT where you'll just put in a screenshot of a naked chart, and it will give you some trades. And I'm tempted to load up an account and just see just how well it does. But it gives you entries, stop losses, and everything. I don't know how well it works.
I follow this guy on Twitter, and he's basically just been asking Grok to predict the outcome of football games, right?
Yeah.
And it's hit, I think, 10 out of the last 12. And the guy is like putting like 10 grand at a time on these games. It's just hitting basically almost everyone. Like Grok will just zoomed in again. I don't know why is it doing that. Grok just keeps hitting all these great football results. So it's funny as well because I actually asked it to do me an accumulator, for the weekend, and I decided to put my own one on. Now I'm going to go back and actually look to see what it told me, because let me see, because I asked it to do that one. Let's see if it would have got this right. This will be insane. So hang on, let me reconnect my camera as well, because I forgot. Oh no, that's already a loss. And that one, no, he wouldn't have done that. But this guy's just doing like single games, and he's like, he's on like a unbelievable win streak, and like he's obviously must have made so much money by now. But I think that's like such a good idea. Obviously doing that with the charts if you can, but like pretty much just anything. Do you know what will be nutty?
Go on.
I think eventually, is if you end up being able to kind of like plug in, say, Grok or an AI into, say, like online betting, and kind of like it, say roulette, and it just weighs up everything. So like obviously what's come out as the recent numbers, red and black and neighbours and all that stuff, and you basically just say like, right, you've got £5 to bet on each round. Bet on what you think wins. Imagine if you could do that and just see the outcome. Like you give it 100 quid, say, right, you got five quid each time, and just set it off and just come back and just see what it's done. I think that'll be crazy.
It's what else is on my watch list?
I just joined to like and comment for the algo, then hear your secretive Freemason discussion. How we doing, James? Great to see you, mate. Thanks for joining and thanks for the like. Always appreciate that. We've got No Day Trader. Haven't seen you in the chat before. make sure you do subscribe, my friend, and obviously make sure you drop a like. Dave, about 2 weeks ago when you were off stream for a few days, do you know some rumors were spreading around? Oh, I can only imagine. I can only imagine. Were these vicious rumors started by Save, was there, by any chance? I imagine that they were started by Save. Correct me if I'm wrong. What type of vicious rumors were going around? Go on, no day trader, give me them. But yeah, I haven't seen you. I don't think I have anyway. Make sure you are subscribed, my friend. And of course, if anyone's looking to trade anywhere today, we've got great options in the description now. We have 4 exchanges for you to choose from. We've got non-KYC options in BLOFIN, and the latest one being KCEX, which you can see on the screen now. So yeah, obviously KCEX, the latest one. Do make sure grab an account. It's first link in the description, and it is pinned in the chat, I think, as well, or it's bobbing around in the chat anyway. I have put it in there a couple times. And then obviously we've got BitUnix and FEMX as KYC options. So yeah, grab your accounts and come and trade with us. Let's see. No. Well, the rumors were something like he's back. Who's back? I don't know what you mean. So when I was off stream for a few days, yeah, because I was off about 2 weeks ago. The rumors were something like he's back. I don't know what you mean. Go on, tell me exactly what you mean. And yeah, I suppose maybe I can confirm or deny or provide a no comment to whatever it is that you're alluding to. It's very mysterious, that. It's a very mysterious message, I must say. But yeah, I try to understand. He is back. All I think about when you're saying that is it's Harry Potter when they describe Voldemort. The Dark Lord is back. Yeah, I honestly, maybe it's just going over my head, but he is. Do you understand what's going on, Wiz?
Sorry, I'm currently trading gold. No, what's this?
So no day trader. In the chat. Oh no, it's ICT. Oh no. It's the boiled chicken guy, do you remember? Boiled chicken. Oh, he's on 2 different accounts. He's on 2 different accounts.
Can't get away.
You are mad. You are mad. You are insane. I am the god, mate. I haven't seen this guy. ICT, honestly, I don't think I must have seen you probably for about what? Honestly, I think it might be about 6 months now. I genuinely can't remember the last time I seen you. I mean, look at that face. Who wouldn't have missed that face? It's funny how you're on 2 different accounts to announce your comeback, like the boiled chicken guy. Yeah, it's the boiled chicken guy. How are you, ICT? Have you been in prison or something? What do you reckon? Where do you reckon he's been in prison? Where do you reckon he's been?
Oh, he's done something dodgy.
Yeah, definitely done. Where have you been, ICT? Come on, give us the lowdown. Let's see. Right, we got 20 minutes to go until US Open. If you haven't already, got great viewership today. Thank you everyone that's joined and great like count. But get your voting on the poll as well. We've only got 13 votes on the poll. I mean, it's pretty plain and simple. I think up is going to win. Everyone's expecting it to go up. So let's see if that will be the case. I would like it to go up, yeah. Even if it's just like for a scam pump up, I would take that. Send my positions into profit, please.
Ooh, Corby with his pumpy pre-market.
Is it? I wish I would have bought some of that when it was down around $90.
Oh yeah, that was the time to load up. I bought some.
Did you?
I sold some white fiber.
Yeah, I don't blame you. That's been up quite nicely on it.
And my circle hit full profit. My circle long.
Yeah, that was unbelievable, wasn't it? I tell you what, Wiz, obviously Rolls Royce just continues to grind higher. But did you see some news about the deal that the UK has signed with the US?
No.
Let me pull this up. This might make more sense to you. Let me give this guy a follow. Follow him on my personal account. So, obviously, I think it got announced today. So, like the UK and US will sign a nuclear energy deal during Trump's state visit next week. Blah blah blah. Regarding of whatever you know is going on. And obviously, this guy is like he's a big TradFi trader and stuff. And he obviously quoted this, saying, "Dear God, it isn't the win I thought. Then they're just allowing the US to walk in and take away Rolls-Royce's market share. Absolute sham. Rolls-Royce CEO has welcomed the decision. Might be okay for markets, awful for political and domestic perspective." So I don't know whether, obviously the market doesn't seem to have really reacted in any sort of particular way regarding that.
No, it's more of that geopolitical element of of giving away competitive advantage to the US just to try and win grace and favor.
Yeah, this thing is just like, I mean, even when we was looking at it here, it's just gone on to go higher again. There is literally just no top for this thing, is there?
Yeah. What's the chat is just filled up now, isn't it?
Let me have a look. I'll have a look now. Is it filled up with ICT? Just chatting absolute nonsense.
What's Mr. Dell said? Where's Ondo? Yeah, Ondo was beautiful. It just went straight into the liquidity zone and bounced off. I'm short Ondo. I closed my long and went short, so riding that one down, and it's fallen into an area where I'm beginning to take profit.
Very nice.
Are we starting a bear market? No, we're not in a bear market.
Yes.
No, I refused. Like, total's still flirting with 4 trillion. We've got another leg up. As well, people saying, "Oh, alt season." But for me, alt season is when we're above. Alt season is when we're above 300 billion for the others, and we're still above that. You know what I hate? That alt season index. Hate it. I don't like it. I just use others, and like,
well, yeah,
we are.
Yeah, others.
Yeah.
My main one is just USDC dominance, just Tether dominance. Yeah. Literally, I think that is literally all you need is just to look at Tether dominance and look at obviously when it's finally going to break down. Like we have it literally. Basically, it's all in the Tether dominance chart as well as like ones like others and stuff.
Yeah.
Any kind of index, just ignore it.
Yeah. Like we've slid down a little bit the last couple of days, but we're pretty much in the others chart where we were at the end of November.
Yeah.
Like alts, there's a lot of money in alts outside of the top 10. Like this.
Yeah. A lot of alts have done well.
It's just
I don't even know.
You're not gonna. Yeah, it just feels like it's gone under the radar because people useless altcoin projects that need to die haven't pumped, and memes haven't done well. Memes have stopped. Like I found this memes have the sort of the whole meme move.
Yeah,
it's not there anymore, is it? At least I think it'll come back. But like,
was it to you on stream last week, or maybe it was someone else? But it's been ages and ages and ages since a runner got off Pump Fun and had that crazy move where it takes over the market.
Yeah.
Like we haven't had one of them in ages. Like obviously, we had countless last year, didn't we? Obviously we had Fartcoin, Peanut, Moodeng.
Yeah, just nothing has strength.
Just loads of them, just like obviously come off Pump Fun, hundreds of millions, and then obviously some into the billions. Where it has been, I can't remember the last time a meme kind of got a stronghold on the market. And when obviously Pump Fun and then, tens of millions, hundreds of millions, and then maybe even to $1 billion. Like, I think a runner is brewing. Like at some point, a runner will come, and it will go to silly numbers, and there will be a crazy opportunity in there. It's just a case of when.
Yeah, we'll have something. It just feels like, yeah. I was saying this to Justin earlier because we were talking about whether or not we'll see a rise of those low caps again.
Yeah,
I think we will.
yeah. I think. Yeah, it'd be interesting. I mean, for me, I think it might just end up being the same playbook. I mean, I really struggle to feel bullish about next year.
Which bit of next year though? Back end or front end?
I don't know. I just kind of think, is it just going to be the same playbook of just top it in Q4?
Yeah, because I'm quite bullish for the start of the year at least.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can't decide. All I know is, come towards the end of the year, I will start massively loading up on that 3x short ETF. And just
straight in.
Just absolutely start piling into it, yeah. And the thing with something like that, is there a chance of that ever getting delisted if it goes too low?
No. They rebalance. And you pay fees to hold it, but it's
not a big fee.
It's not something you want to hold for a year.
Yeah.
But you use it as like a short-term instrument or a hedge.
And what's the fee on it? Or do you not know of?
I don't know. It'll be in the investor documents. Which, for anyone watching, always read the investor documents.
Yeah, of course.
Don't come after me.
Always do your own due diligence and research.
Yeah. Or my little tip that I like to do is for terms and conditions stuff is obviously I read it, but if you copy and paste it into ChatGPT, you can ask it to highlight all of the key points and highlight anything you should be worried about.
Yeah.
I do that, and that's quite useful. That'll come out with it's got this term, and you're like, okay, I probably don't want to be exposed to that term then.
Yeah, exactly. One XRP $1.90 today or tomorrow. I doubt it. I mean, it's at $3. I can't see it dropping 30% what would it be from $3? Be about 33% drop, wouldn't it? I can't see it today or tomorrow. It's just kind of just trading with the market, innit? XRP, just literally going with the market. Whatever the market will do, it does it.
Yeah,
I think Q1 is the top based on my hopium, says Bobby. And Chicks and Gigs says, if alts don't run, then watch your moves. You just kind of have to readjust, don't you? So do you want to hold them? It all just depends on what you think is going to happen. It all just depends on what you think is going to happen. When you say if alts don't run, is it just, if it's a case of it's just your alts that aren't running, then you may just end up holding losers. You know what I mean?
And you've bought shit alts.
Yeah. I remember someone saying, at the back end of last year, obviously when we had the big move up, and then kind of as we started to fall away into December and January, I remember someone putting a good case for the top being in at least short term, which obviously it was because we got a big retrace, didn't we?
Yeah.
And someone was saying the amount of people that they've saw saying the top can't be in because I've not made enough money. Do you know what I mean? You know what I mean? Obviously, it's just, you've just got to weigh up, aren't you? Is it a case of alts aren't running, or is it just a case of maybe you're just holding, maybe losing trades?
But can't be over because I've not made enough.
Well, exactly. That's it, innit? For instance, if alts maybe did say if overall the general consensus was alts did a 3x from here, obviously you would have a concentrated pool of alts that maybe did a 10x 15x, maybe
Yeah.
some 20x, and then obviously shitters like maybe like Dot and others do a 3x. If you're a Dot holder in that instance, you may be sitting there thinking, oh well, this isn't proper alt season because my Dot's only done 3x. Where you look at maybe alts that are actually in the focus, like Hype, obviously maybe Sol based ones, obviously anything that's got a narrative behind it, they may have well outperformed the market. So for anyone holding them, the alt season has happened. So that's just a case of like thinking, oh well, it can't be alt season yet, or there's more to come because I've not made enough money on my alts, or my alts haven't performed as well. It may just be a case of you just holding the wrong alts, unfortunately. But you just have to weigh up you have to weigh up the risk of obviously just be real with yourself and think, are we near a top? If Bitcoin goes close to 150k, I would consider that the final innings. And then you've got to obviously just be like, right, how long am I going to hold on to these positions before I risk maybe downside? So yeah.
Right. I am tagged into my gold shorts.
Ooh. Yeah, plenty to weigh up, and obviously plenty of options out there. It's just a case of, it's that age-old saying of make a plan and just decide what you're going to do with it.
Trade the plan.
That's it. Thank you, Shits and Gigs. You're so kind. You're so kind in the chat, Shits and Giggles, Neil. Oh, no, sorry. Not Neil. Beg your pardon. Neji. Can you do some analysis on Sol? Still gutted for not entering my long back at 225.
I mean,
I
like Sol. I think Sol's quite an easy one. I'd say out of the charts, basically, in my eyes, if we close above 250, it's everything just go biblically long.
Yeah.
Up until then, there'll be a bit of a fight, and we are in a massive liquidity zone.
Yeah,
I don't know if yours is probably the same chart, but I'm looking at that liquidity zone at 240-ish, and it's and it's basically like it'll take a little bit of time to get out there. We'll reject off it. Good for shorts. Every time it goes in there, you can just short it.
Yeah. Also, you can see this to the left. No, go on, carry on, Wiz.
And then just if you get a daily close above 250 or 254, I think I have on my chart, as we were discussing with Justin earlier, then it's balls to the walls long at that point.
Yeah. And also, if you look at it as a liquidity aspect, we came up and liquidated this high, which was basically the last liquidation move before we obviously start testing the big daily resistance up at like 260, 263-ish. Also tied into that is the fact that we had, I believe, was it 7 or 8 straight daily green candles? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So, at some point, obviously, after that, you can start to maybe weigh in for a pullback. We then obviously had this candle, which I can't remember what that's called, but you do tend to see them in tops. But then this one yesterday was a big one for me. This just obviously just up, and the absorption, and obviously the inverse hammer / shooting star on the daily, which obviously is a sign for trend reversal. Now again, I don't know how deep a pullback could go. I've got a region highlighted. I did have it highlighted anyway until I just got rid of it before. Let me draw it on again. So obviously for me, we've rode this trend line, as you can see, up, rode it. We then retested it again earlier today, bounced, and then obviously we've sold off. I like the look of, I would love a full liquidity run down towards 220. Now, I think really the only obviously world that happens is if Bitcoin just completely shits the bed. So it is one potential. I mean, I think a liquidity run down towards the 220 area, I think would be a gift, just an absolute gift to maybe relong. Obviously in here, we may not be that lucky. We may be looking towards 225. Is probably another one where I'll be looking towards, if we, depending on obviously where Bitcoin is. But obviously if you're looking for downside from here, I think when I put it into the Discord about shorting it yesterday, it was 247. And then I ended up closing that out last night, so I didn't hold it all the way down. But yeah, I think obviously any downside, I think for me, I'll be watching these two areas if we come into them. Or obviously, and then upside, like we said, we break above 250, we're then down towards that, up towards that big, massive kind of last line of resistance on the daily anyway of 262 ish, and then it's all about filling in that wick. Then if you look at it, just got obviously this big wick waiting to be filled in. Obviously we filled in some of it, but then there's still this. So yeah, we'll see what happens. I would be shorting it big time up there. If we get up towards 300, I'll be shorting it big time. Just for a pull, maybe just a pullback. But I think obviously in the event you fill in these wicks, normally you get some sort of obviously profit taken into them.
Yeah. Come on, push down, please.
But yeah, there is Sol. So I hope that was beneficial for you. I could have got such a better entry on ETH if I'd just waited like another 5 or 10 minutes. I literally fucking top longed the top of this low time frame range we've built here.
You love a top long though.
Honestly, looking at that, like basically just top longed it. Could have got in like a good $15 lower. But yeah, I'm liking the look of this. Obviously, it looks like it's just kind of just maybe basing shorts now potentially.
Yeah,
it's just because obviously we've had to move down and we are just obviously just consolidating. So is it maybe just baiting shorts
ahead of open as well?
Yeah, with the stock market being so strong in futures, then yeah, it's looking maybe a bit promising. I want to see it. I want to see a hip D run to $20 today.
What's your sell zone on it, or is it just a hold until it starts to run out of steam?
I think when you look at the chart, I think if you have kind of conviction and balls in it, I think you could easily hold it anywhere up towards 100 if hype gets a proper, obviously explosive run. Personally, when you look at the chart, I think kind of the 35 to 40 zone looks good, but I will be out anything probably over 20. That will be a 2x for me. Yeah. And I'll just take that and run.
Rotate.
Yeah, just take my money out, run. And the good thing is I bought it in a stocks and shares ISA, so it's tax-free.
Tax-free?
Yeah. So I'll take a 2x, which I think a 2x from where I bought. I think I got in around, let me check my 212. I think it's around 11 quid. Or, sorry, $11 it'll be. My average, let me see. And I'll just take a 2x. Let me see. So my average price was $10.50. So yeah, $21 will be my 2x. So anything close to a 2x, I'll just cash, probably. And maybe look, obviously if you get some profit taken and comes back down, I may look to re-enter it. Or I'll just move on to the next. But I think you could take profits along the way. I think when you're looking at it, it could definitely be a runner, but yeah, I don't really want to be holding it into profit taking. What about you? Oh, you've took some off the table, haven't you? Already?
Yeah, I took a little bit of profit. I'm holding it now.
Yeah, I mean, it was wise to do that. I was thinking of doing the exact same thing right into close on Friday, and I just thought, you know what? No, I'll just have some conviction and leave it. Which I could have obviously bought it back on open. I think it's around 6-7% down, so I could have bought it back a little bit cheaper. But we'll just let it run.
I mean, ultimately.
Go on, mate. Sorry.
Ultimately, it looks like we've got. Ultimately, it looks like we've still got some upward momentum to go. So hopefully, it drags it up.
I think one of the crucial things as well is I'm a keen monitor of like the social aspect of it. So it's starting to get a lot of tweets about it now and attention on X, which for me is obviously a good sign of it's starting to get people's attention. And obviously, if you're in earlier, then that's a good sign for it. Obviously, maybe pushing higher. There we go. We are open for US markets as well. Let's see. Shits and gigs says Sol to 3 to 400. Yeah, we could definitely do that. Definitely. Dave, you have been into crypto more than I have been into you. That's true. That is true. So define Bitcoin. For me, it's just a store of value. I don't see it as money. I
Dave's
see,
a disciple.
I see it as a store of value, and obviously, you know, something to put your money into to obviously, you know, make more money. I personally don't see it as money, just because it just doesn't make any sense to be money given its volatility. Like, I just, unless you know, 30 years down the line, but you don't want it to be like that. You know, you don't want it to be stable. It's just like, you can't have it as money because obviously people buy and sell things, you know, whether it be cars, watches, houses in Bitcoin. But you couldn't have it as everyday money. Can you imagine the chaos? You'd have to have digital like prices on everything. Can you imagine Bitcoin's down 10% one day and suddenly all the prices across the store have to recalibrate for the difference in price. It can be money up to a certain aspect, but I don't think it would ever be like. I think it's more in line with obviously competing with gold than it is the US dollar. But that's just my opinion. Other people obviously we see the downfall of fiat and stuff, but I think the downfall of fiat will just be replaced by another fiat. Because unless obviously the top people in the world are already in Bitcoin, they're not just going to hand the power to just everyday people and obviously remove the power out of their hands. So yeah. That's my opinion. James says daily stock is flipping negative across all crypto assets. What are your thoughts? The stock, yeah. I mean, really, the stock can reset itself even if we just hang around. Even if we just hang around and consolidate, the stock can go down and reset itself. I think worst case scenario, Bitcoin goes down to 112 to 113, which isn't that much of a drop, and maybe we chop around and the stock resets itself. But yeah, I don't really pay too much attention to that, to be honest. But it you know, it is, you know, something to maybe consider. Jeff says, why no beard? Wiz hasn't wore his beard on stream for ages.
I know.
It's been ages.
It's terrible, isn't it?
Yeah, it's been ages. Like obviously I've been the snood off as well. Afternoon, Sean. Great to see you, mate. Thank you for joining. Yeah, I mean, we did have a little bit of action on Bitcoin when we opened, and it's kind of just consolidating more. ETH is, I think, look at that on ETH low time frame. That is just, for me anyway, that's just crying out to go and retest higher now.
Yeah.
Right, look at it go. What have I can't even remember what take profit points I've got. 4,630 I've got on both of them, I think.
Oh.
Yeah.
I've got to drop now, Dave.
Yeah, no worries, mate. Thanks for coming on and joining. It's been great.
I've got spaces this afternoon, so I'm gonna go grab a coffee and relax for a little bit before the fun. So
let me know, obviously, when you next want me to come on yours.
Yeah, 100%. We'll run it back.
We will. We'll obviously get one sorted on your channel.
Fantastic. Right. See you later, Dave.
Everyone, show Wiz some love in the chat. See you later, mate. Oi Delta, where were you Friday night? Missed my guest appearance on SW. I didn't know he'd gone live. I didn't know he'd gone live. I'm gonna have to watch that. Yeah, I didn't know he'd gone live. I'll go back and watch it. Yeah, Wiz, absolute legend. Show him some love. Obviously, go and follow him on X. Go and follow his YouTube channel. You can find it all just by typing in his name, Wizard of Alt. We are starting to move up now, obviously, across on Bitcoin. Gutted that I didn't get a better entry. If I'd have just waited a little bit, I'd have been able to get in like $15 lower, which would have been great. But we move, don't we? We move. And we are long, obviously, on ETH, on BLOFIN, and of course our latest exchange partner, KCEX. So if you haven't tried KCEX, you can try it. It is first link in the description. I will put it in the chat now as well. Some great bonuses. And the key thing about KCEX is it is fully non-KYC. So obviously very similar to BLOFIN in that aspect of full non-KYC account. I had to delete that live stream because Delta was naked, sort of. Oh, you're joking. Don't say it isn't so. Say it isn't so. I hope you're joking. I hope it is actually still on there. Because I want to go and watch it. I didn't know. I didn't even know you'd gone live. Save. I didn't know you'd gone live. Oh, that is a big sell-off there. I'm guessing that is a sell-off after the ride up, where people haven't had the chance to take profits on Friday and sold into it. Big old sell-off. Bitcoin is pushing back to the downside, ruining the party once again. Why does Bitcoin ruin the party? We was having a lovely fine time then, wasn't we? On open. We were having a lovely fine time. Yeah, Delta was doing a strip for us. Wow. It was. So he'll tell you. Well, I'm very disappointed in you, Delta. How could you can't, one, you can't contain yourself, and two, now I can't go and watch you. I hope you've made it into a blue movie. Save. I hope you've made it into a blue movie that you can sell me, under the counter. I hope that's the case anyway. Oh, I want to see this for my own eyes. Oh, that's a nasty 5-minute candle on Bitcoin, isn't it? It's a nasty fat. Oh, God, blimey. That's nasty. That's nasty. Got any leeches for this? For what? Yeah, we're not really Ooh, that's nasty. And I had a feeling I should have took some off the table on that on Friday as well when I was looking at it. We'll let it do its thing. Yeah, there's nothing. I mean, ETH's pushed all the way back down. That was a nice setup on ETH, that as well, to break back and come and retest, obviously higher. It was a nice little setup for ETH there, and Bitcoin has just ruined it all. I wonder if we're going to enter into one of them phases where Bitcoin just can't get a bounce again, where it just literally just can't get a bounce and just ruins everything. Can't you remember that Carlsberg advert as a kid? No, I can't actually, no. No. Unfortunately, I can't. Gutted about that. Gutted. I was looking at it right there and I thought, should I? And I didn't. I said, nasty post open sell off that though, isn't it? Oh, blimey. Oh, look at ETH. ETH is being put to the sword. Yeah, well, that is not fun. We'll see if we can settle around here. Otherwise, who knows what can happen. We do need to kind of settle down. Otherwise, obviously, we're going to start dripping in towards my first zone of interest if we don't. Let's all just be happy. Best way to be, innit? Best way to be. What are you happy about, Short Video Guru? What makes you happy? What makes you happy, Short Video Guru? Let us know in the chat. They're not Bollinger Bands, so get educated, ICT. They're not Bollinger Bands. They are Stonksy channels. Bollinger Bands are just two singular bands. Kind of look a bit similar to the two, to the inner one here. But Bollinger Bands don't look like this overall. So they are not Bollinger Bands, my friend. Yeah, it looks like there's not much strength in Bitcoin. Which is a shame, because obviously we've got great strength in the S&P. Yeah, a bit of a shame. What are these? They are Stonksy channels, told you. The air I breathe isn't yet taxed. I like how you said yet. I like how you said yet. Wait for the autumn budget. Wait for the autumn budget. Then the air you breathe, brushing your teeth, sleeping, go in the toilet. Little bit taxed each time. Oh, we are breaking to the downside now. Holy hell. We are on 200 EMA on hourly for ETH, so maybe that's why it's being held up. Maybe that's why it's being held up, because it's kind of stopped on it. As you can see, it's still around. While Bitcoin is breaking to new low time frame lows, ETH is kind of being held up here. So maybe that is why. But yeah, it seems like Bitcoin just wants to drift lower, maybe. £1 per poo. Yeah, that's it. If you wanna flush, you've got to put money into the toilet. You've got to put money into the toilet to have the privilege of flushing. Even though you pay for your water, which will probably go up as well. It's just all one vicious cycle, innit? Oh, that's nasty. Oh, that's nasty. Let me go and have a look. I want to zoom out to see where we are now. So we're coming into, obviously, this area here, which I've outlined, of where we've just got, obviously, just a build-up of wicks from on the way up. So things could potentially get a bit nasty here if it starts, obviously, wanting to clear all these out. Yeah. I don't know. Yeah, look. Oh, that's nasty on ETH. Stop it. I don't know if I've been stopped out. Oh, yeah. It's coming into that region, though. Holy hell. Right, can we bounce now? That's enough. It's woke up and chose violence today, hasn't it? It's woke up and chose violence. Was that maybe a liquidation? I don't think I should have been stopped out. No, I've not. Oh, bloody hell. Look at that. $3 away from being stopped out. Not even, maybe only 2. Yeah. I'm still alive. Don't worry. Just about for now. Yeah. Needs to get some momentum, doesn't it? It needs to get some momentum going. There we go. Come on, push us back up now. Yeah, push us back up. That was fun. Now let's start pushing back up. Up after 3 p.m. Seems like a good old Monday US Open sell-off, doesn't it? It seems like it. I mean, that seems like it's just literally just clearing out the last of the liquidity built up from today, maybe. Obviously, it's just come and swept all this. Anything residing below, hasn't it? Same on ETH. ETH's already back up to 4,510. So yeah, maybe that was it. Do. Blow it. See if it makes it keep going up. How's that? Let's go and see if we actually tagged a liquidity zone. It looked like it was being attracted to something, didn't it? Looks like we missed it on Bitcoin. I mean, it did come and obviously clear somehow. So yeah, it wasn't a hotspot on the 3-day or anything. It surely wasn't a hotspot on the week. No. Obviously, we've got big hotspot up 117k. That is a big hotspot. But it's not looking too bad now. I knew I should have sold this on Friday. I knew it. When it was up 25%, when it got up to here, I knew I should have offloaded it going into Monday. Oh, god damn it. Oh well. We hodl. We are hodlers. Hodling along. We are hodling along. Hodl, hodl, hodl. It's not the blow, it's the raw. Should we make Save do the raw again on Wednesday? Should we make Save do the raw? Raw. I think Save does a really good raw, doesn't he? Save does a really good raw. I think we should make Save do the raw again. So we have just actually rejected, by the looks of it, obviously, from where we'd built low time frame support here. Low time frame support across here. So we've come up and just rejected off it, which again isn't the best sign. But we are coming into that half an hour. We are coming into that half an hour point. Love it, Nick. On a serious note, I may be a little late to the party, but I started DCAing into Borg. It's up 13%. I have no idea for an exit, but around $1, it'll probably take some off the table. Borg has done really well, hasn't it, the past few days? Like, really, really well. I think it's up. It's obviously... There it is. So if you look at it on the daily, where are we? I mean, yeah, it's up really nice, isn't it? If we go, just go from Friday's open. Friday's open up 25%. Really nice breakout. Obviously, had quite a deep compression in August, and it's carrying on upwards, which is good to see. Obviously, for any Borg holders out there, for all you Borg holders out there. It's just melting to the downside now. God damn it. The amount of times I look at things and I think, oh, should I buy this? Or, oh, should I sell that? And I don't, and then just horrific things happen after I don't do it. Well, Bitcoin's made a nice recovery now. So was this kind of just a wipeout, fake out? And are we going to start going back towards 116 or maybe even more? For the sake of my ETH longs, I hope so. That would be nice. Be very nice indeed. There is also a little bit of a another update that Dean has released, because he's re-added, I think. Yeah, he's re-added the ability to change the background colors. So that's obviously, for anyone wondering, the ability to change the background colors has been re-added. XRP Sailor posted chart showing he was going to buy more. Yeah, that was yesterday. He only bought 500 more this time. I think they're struggling because of MSTR's stock price. I think they are. I mean, I don't know this for certain, but I think maybe they're struggling to raise more because they the obviously MSTR is down like 30% or something since mid-July. So they bought 525 for 60 million. Yeah, the thing is that they're not going to have really like much effect on the chart, are they, with that? Well, we know that they're not. They're just not going to have an effect on the chart with that. So yeah, it's interesting though, because we get to see kind of Bitcoin without Sailor's input now, after a good long while. What is Hyper on DeFi? It is a hyper liquid treasury company that I bought, and I was quite handsomely up. I was like nearly 50% up on it, and on Friday the stock, it was up like 25% on the day, and I was sitting there close towards the end of Friday's close thinking I should probably sell this, and I didn't, and I just kind of let it pass me by, and now it's down nearly 20% today. So there we go. There's a lesson in there for everyone. Still continuing to hold it though. I'll still continue to hold it. That's a nasty sell-off like on open. Just profit taking, I think. People just obviously taking profits from catching the run up. Yeah, not really much going on, is there, apart from that? Let's see Tesla. Oh, look at that. What a nice gap up that is. It was up. What was it? Finished like 7% up on Friday, up another nearly 6% so far today. Doing really well. I mean, the MAGS ETF just keeps flying. MAGS ETF just keeps flying. Yeah, there's nothing really much else going on, is there, at the moment? There's nothing really much else going on. Maybe this is starting to make a U-turn now. That'd be glorious if it did. Just all in one candle. I am going to leave my ETH longs open now. So on KCEX, just going to leave it open. Let me refresh. And let me refresh BLOFIN. Yeah, so I'm just going to leave these. Just let them run and just see what happens. Yeah, so 2 ETH longs, 1 open on BLOFIN, 1 open on KCEX. And of course, if you aren't on KCEX and you don't know, obviously it's the latest exchange partner of Stonksy, and it is fully non-KYC, so obviously very much like BLOFIN in that aspect. If you do want to try it, it's first link in the description. Coming back down on Bitcoin now. Interesting. Just we want to see some kind of follow through back to the upside now, don't we? Or at least hold, or at least holding. But we aren't too far away from that next zone of interest, should it get there. But yeah, I mean, obviously, if anything changes or whatever, I will obviously update the Discord. But if you aren't in the Discord, it's well worth joining Stonksy. Obviously, the link to that is in the description as well. And you can still grab 35% off. You can still grab 35% off lifetime and annual plans. So these are discounted 35% automatically at checkout. And you can also still try the monthly with 20% off using this code here. You'll find at the top of the screen. But yeah, put some really nice trades into the Discord over yesterday and today. Those look quite nicely and closed off. So let's see if we can do it again with ETH. But yeah, I'll be updating Discord if we find anything that looks good. But that's it for today. Thank you very much for joining. I appreciate you all. Hope you've enjoyed the stream. Hope you've had a great day. And I'll see you all tomorrow. Don't know if we've got a guest on tomorrow or not, but yeah, it should be a good day. Obviously, building into this FOMC meeting on Wednesday. And yeah, that's really all. Let's see what we get for the rest of the day. Hopefully we can get some upside. But yeah, ciao for now, friends. Bye-bye.